listen to Medli play the Earth God's lyric on our harp. Such a gorgeous melody. I stated in the last part, this is probably one of my favorite songs, not just in the Wind Waker, but in the whole Zelda franchise. I don't know, it's just, sometimes I have a soft spot for harp music. Sometimes you just want to take a break from rough and rowdy music to just play something a little bit softer, more sleep-inducing. You know what I mean? Hey, Paisanos! This is TuneGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. So in the last part, we cleared the Earth Temple, and we defeated Jalhala, the big pudgy ghost, and we regained some power to the Master Sword. Okay, so yeah, its hilt is more pronounced. The guard that was folded into the blade is now spread out. It's got its iconic Master Sword wings. But alas, it's not yet fully recharged. We've gotten the Earth Sage in her position, just playing indefinitely. You can't even speak with Medli anymore. That's really sad. But she has to concentrate and keep playing her harp indefinitely in order to keep the Master Sword at half power, so this is where Scooty and Medli must go their separate ways.
Someday love will find you, break those chains that bind you. One night will remind you how we touched and went our separate ways.
Alrighty, so that'll do it for the Earth Temple. And the really scary part was not because of the Earth Temple itself. I mean, it was creepy. And it wasn't even the re-deads that's the scariest part. It's the fact that this temple, full of the undead, lied one quadrant away from Scooty's home island, Outset. From Outset Islands. Scooty had better be thankful that none of these monsters developed water wings or webbed feet or anything to swim across the ocean to his home island, or it would be a regular zombie apocalypse on Outset Islands. That is just a really disturbing thought, if you think about it. Okay, so, the royal yawn from the king, let's speak with him.
The Master Sword's power still has not fully returned. Perhaps I'm mistaken, but I fear the worst for the sage in the remaining temple. You must hurry, Scooty!
Okay, so we're done with the temple in the south, so let's move on to the temple in the north. Okay, so it's Gale time, baby! And speaking of Gales, the next island will be, well, you'll see. Okay, so Windfall Island is our basic island, just one quadrant away from our designated temple. Okay, off we go! Into the black abyss of the night sky. Alrighty, so there's a bunch to do here on Windfall, but one step at a time. Okay, so play the Wind's Requiem one more time. Alright, so we're off to the north. To the north, to the north, to the north, north, north. Okay, so we got our next destination in our sights. Well, sort of. Much like with the Earth Temple, there's going to be something that we'll need to access the Wind Temple. But at the very least, we can get this island charted first. Alright, here we are, to the island to the north. But as you can see, there's a huge hurricane type of wind just at the entrance, and unfortunately Scooty doesn't really have any, can't fight the current of the wind. So yeah, we're gonna... You can't sneak in from the side either. Try as you might, that wind is just gonna blow you away! I mean, those poor palm trees are barely hanging on for dear life. Their coconuts are probably flown halfway across the ocean by now with this hurricane-style wind. So yeah, there ain't no way we're getting in this way. Gonna need something to anchor us down a bit. So yeah, well, it's not called the Wind Temple for nothing, so yeah, we can't even get close to that statue to break it. We're gonna need something heavy on our side. Alright, so I was kind of expecting the king to have something to say with the gossip stone, but apparently not, so like he did with the headstone island. Alright, so give some num-nums to the fish, and he'll spill the beans on what this island has to say. Or what he has to say about this island. Okay, spill it. Right after you paint this island on my map. Gale Isle. Now appropriate.
Are you thinking you want to get into that cave, Smellfly? The one that's protected by the crazy winds on that island? Okay then. So, let me just tell you a little secret. If you go 5 squares south and 1 square east from here, you'll reach Ice Ring Isle, where you'll find an item that will make you as heavy as stone. If you get that item, you won't have to worry about getting blown over by winds.
Okay, so looks like we're gonna have to start thinking like a giant headstone. More specifically, just be weighted down like a giant headstone in order to gain access to the Wind Temple. Okay, you heard the fish. 5 squares south and 1 square east. Alright, so just to the west of Forest Haven. That's where we need to go. Ready, so the first item was in the hottest of hot places, and the next item is going to be in the coldest of cold places. The only place on the Great Sea that actually has solid ice. Even though its climate is pretty mild in the grand scheme of things. Really don't know what the temperature is like, but I imagine it's probably like spring or summer on the Great Sea, so I'm not sure how ice can actually thrive here. Can actually form on the Great Sea. Alright. Point the wind to the west, if you please. Alright, westward ho! Okay, and we're away. Alright, so onto that island in the distance. Past the Forbidden Woods. Seems like only yesterday we rescued Makar from that place. So as we draw closer, you'll notice a frosty haze coming from that island. Alright, where's the fish? Want him to chart off this island as well. Probably far away from the Arctic atmosphere. Yeah, just look at this place. Yeesh. Alright, so yeah, just ain't no way you're getting there without at least... Whoa! Alright, so There you go. Eat him up. Eat him up. Give me that info. Alright. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright. Our map is coming together nicely. Ice Ring Isle. And the... kind of resembles the shape of a human ear. Some kind.
There's this amazing treasure inside that freezing ring of ice over there. But even if you wanted it and tried to get inside, you'd just be frozen solid as soon as you approach the shore. But if you go 4 squares north and 3 squares west, you'll find the power to melt any ice, no matter how cold. Search for it, Smilefly.
Already taken care of. So yeah, the Mother and Child Isles, 4 squares north, 3 squares west. Yep. So yeah, from one extreme to another. Alright, so yeah, if you try to board this... Yeah. So yeah, it's a winter wonderland here. If you love sub-zero temperatures. So yeah, if you try to get on the island as is. Yeah. You were frozen today.
I was frozen today!
Alright, so. Time for a fire arrow, methinks. Okay, so. That's ice dragons letting it go all over the Ice Ring Isle, but I've got a fire arrow to let go.
Let it go, let it go.
To heat things up a bit. Alright. That's the end of the... I was gonna say White Eyes Blue Eyes White Dragon, but it's apparently not white, so... So yeah. And attraction here. So yeah, you better watch your footing here. You're not gonna... Because Scooty's boots aren't really meant for icy weather. They're not installed with crampons or anything like that, so... Okay, so, dawn approaches. There was something on the outer rim of this island, if I do remember. Aha, there's something. Okay, so yeah, no, it's probably foolish to try this during the timer, and yeah. You'd probably think I'm an idiot, and I don't blame you. Okay, well, let's go ahead and check inside this chest and get our prize. Another treasure chart. It's honestly been a while since I've checked the charts. I've got a handful that I still need to open. Okay, quickly. I'm gonna run out of time again, but at least you'll see what happens when the timer runs out on Ice Ring Isle. You'll basically just be frozen again. Alright, bring on that warm sunshine. And slide down the slides of ice. Alright.
Whee!
Alright. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. Blue rupee. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. So yeah, if you look at the map on the bottom left, you can actually, yeah, it does look like a human ear, a giant human ear made of ice. Okay, I want to make it inside at least before the timer runs out. I know I'm not gonna make this one, but you gotta at least try. All right, so. What? Whoa, whoa. All right. Oh no! Shoot. Oh boy, we got a cannon boat just waiting to foul things up for us. Alright, come on. Oh. Yeah, these... Scooty needs to find some boots with more traction. We want boots that are ironclad and heavy, but we also want boots that can track ice as well, so... Well, I guess since this is the only icy island on the Great Sea, there's really not that much point of having boots that track ice for the journey. Alright, down we go! Alright, what wintry wonders await us inside? Please don't let it be ice, Kisei. I remember how much of a huge pain those were. Okay, so they're just regular Kisei, but still annoying all the same, so. And, wait, what are flowers? Flowers growing in the frozen tundra. I don't see anything wrong with that. Okay, so all our bottles are occupado, so. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna run out of time, just like I did back on Fire Mountain, but at least you'll get an idea of what happens. Okay, so down the icy slide. Okay, maybe I can make it. Okay, so here. Alright, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna purposely let it fail. let myself fail so you guys can see what happens when time runs out. So yeah, cool looking ice dragon statue, I might add. Alright, so the treasure was right there, but just watch this. Alright, another fail. Alright, thrown out and deep frozen in the Arctic. Yikes. Okay, so, and interestingly enough, I didn't lose any health. Oh well. Alright. Time to warm things up a bit. Again. And this time I won't be failing. Well, not majorly failing, but I will be slipping on the ice, no doubt. Yeah, no need to go searching for that chest, which I could have gotten if I just went clockwise instead of counterclockwise. Okay. And poor Scooty having to grab those ice ledges without gloves. Poor fingers will probably catch frostbite for sure. At least he's having fun on the wintry slides. Ah! Why am I always a sucker for loose change? Ah! And the cries he lets out when he slips on the ice. Priceless. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, yeah. Just the noises he makes is just so funny and kind of adorable at the same time, so. Alright, into the dragon's maw. Again. Okay, so, down in the caves below. So we're gonna get what we came here for in the first place. This time for real. I mean, the chest was literally right there, and I just let the timer run down on purpose that one time, just so you could see what happens if you actually don't make it. Alright, so... Okay, whee! He's having the time of his life in the ice caves. So this is basically, I think, maybe Wind Waker's answer to the ice cavern from Ocarina of Time. Well, duh. Alright, open the chests. Give us that glorious prize we came here for in the first place. Freezing our Tukas off for the iron boots.
These are winter boots.
Indeed, these are winter boots. Heavy metal winter boots. These boots are so heavy you can hardly walk, but the wind can't blow you around when you wear them. Alright, there's our way out. And the timer stopped, so just like with Fire Mountain, once you grab the item for this little mini dungeon, you'll be free to come back here as you please. No fire or ice required. No fire or ice arrows required. Okay, so. Alright, so a strong gust of winds. No problem. Alright. Yeah, wear these boots like a badass. Okay, yes. Yeah, that's one. Dang it, Thaw! Okay, I wasn't watching where I was going. Okay, so yeah, thankfully you don't wear the iron boots when you dive into the water, because you'd be SOL otherwise. Okay, so how do I get back up? Do I need to... Okay, so grapple. So, some grapple hooks. Grapple bars, grapple hooks. Alright. Come on. No! On! Onto the bar, come on! Alright, up to Daisy. Now for the other one. Now for you! Wrong button, damn it. Alright. Let's see here. So we can either choose our way out by the lights, or we can check out that little hole in the back of the wind tunnel that I could have gotten to if I wasn't too busy showing off his face of determination right there. Okay, so yeah, he means business with those boots on. Okay, so into the wind. And down another hole. Alright, so we end up in a frosty cave where you can barely see anything. But you can definitely tell that those are dark nuts. That's a dark nut and a moblin encased in ice. And there's another moblin just frozen in time. And a couple of bokoblins, too, it looks like. So our use with the fire arrow isn't done yet. Okay, so, golden opportunity to take a pick. Ah! Would just let me. Ah, too close. No. Okay. Let him come to me. Okay, I'll have to come to him. Stupid short-sighted bastard. Ah! Okay, forget it. Some other time, then. There's plenty of those little buggers out there. Okay, let's just get this over with. Alright. Tell me what you got. Okay. Alright, so the new and improved Master Sword really does send the elite soldiers packing. Okay, so. Okay, that was a jar. And there's another moblin in there. That one. Alright. Whoop. No, sir! You've been denied. Alright, hand over that beautiful, gaudy skull necklace. Okay, so. Another jar, and there's another dark nuts in that hunk of ice. Okay. This one actually looks more elite. Alright! De-helmet the Titan. De-helmet the soldier. Alright, headshots!
Headshot.
Alright. Alright, strip him down! Alright, goody goody. So that gives us another chest. That doesn't look like anything too valuable, but hey, on the bright side, we finally got our 10th Knight's Crest. Okay, so what's inside? Oh, an orange rupee. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, a little... It's a tussle to earn a little extra money, so... Was not really worth it, but... But hey, every penny helps. Okay, we're done here. Alright, so before we quit, there's one last thing we can do. We've gotten wallet upgrades and we've gotten bomb upgrades, but we still need arrow upgrades. 30 arrows won't cut it. Want to search more of the Great Sea for more arrow upgrades. Okay, let's find the king. Okay, come on. Where are you? Okay, there he is. Facing away from the island, waiting to shove off. With another regal yawn. Okay, play the Ballad of Gales once more. Alright, so we work to Great Fish Isle. Because there's actually an island just to the northwest of there that is another fairy island. I know this seems pretty out of the way, but so is pretty much everything on the Great Sea. There's still, like, at least, I don't know, 20 more unexplored quadrants left. Alright, so we set sail. Okay, going to the west. We want to go northwest. Coasting past the ruins of the formerly Great Fish Isle. I really do wonder what it looked like before it was destroyed. Must have been a nice place to visit. Okay, so I'm not even gonna bother changing the wind direction. It's close enough, and I can see the island on the horizon, so let's head there next. Okay, here we are, Western Fairy Islands. Well, I'm not supposed to say that just yet. Wanna feed the fish once again. Actually, come to think of it, I don't think I've taken the picture of the merman, so... See if I can get a little... Well, let's just get our island chart filled out first. Yeah, I'll probably just warp to Dragon Roost and just take 3 pictures of... Okay, Western Fairy Island! Okay, so I'll just warp there real quick. Yeah, you know what? Just screw it. I've pretty much gone over 30 minutes, so after I get the upgrade, I'll just end this part without any pictures. I'll make up for it later.
I hear the bird people who live on Dragon Roost Island east of here have invented an incredibly useful device that they call a grappling hook. No lie, Fry. I hear you can throw that thing at monsters and use it to grab treasure they've hidden in their pockets. Talk about cool. Oh, and have you seen those imp-like creatures called bokoblins that hang out on the lookout platforms at sea and stare through their telescopes? I hear those guys keep joy pendants hidden in their pockets, so if you get one of those grappling hooks, you can use it to swipe their pendants.
Alright, so yeah, just a bit of info we already know well about, so... So yeah, I'm gonna finish this part sans pictures, I'm afraid. Alright, so... We reached the opening that's surrounded by a ring of fire, and a huge plunger that can be smacked with the hammer. And voila. Alright, aha, there you are. There's our bluer. Okay, so. Another glob right for the taking. Okay, so, inside another Great Fairy Fountain. It'll give us enhanced arrow carrying capabilities.
Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest.
Just like all your other sisters have. With your beautiful four-armed presences. Alright, so we got a bigger quiver. You can now carry more arrows. Carry up to 60 with you wherever you go.
The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness. When you grow fatigued from your battles, come here to be refreshed.
Alright, so yeah, keep that in mind, obviously. So yeah. Having trouble finding fairies? We know where to go. Alright, so I'll skip the pictures for this part, but I'll make up for it later. Okay, so that's not important. What is important is we got the item necessary to access the Wind Temple entrance and meet up with the Wind Sage. Alright, so dawn's approaching. Perfect timing. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, that leaves one last Great Fairy Island to find, but we'll save it for the next parts. After a little bit of exposition. Okay, so this is a good stopping point. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, this is ToonGamer23, signing out. And I honestly can't wait to pillage those sea platforms when the time comes. I know I've just been kind of leaving them to just tease you guys, but what the most that they have to offer is just like trinkets and spoils, but it's still going to be fun to pillage them when I get around to them.